Have you ever used a magnet that it didn't work on the same kind of surface as another magnet would? This magnet will fall. This pull can be connected to a scripture when it links you up to the idea of magnetism, of being magnetic, of being attractive, of being polarizing, a sensational figure. So Jesus was telling his disciples, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men to myself. Now, you can interpret this in the theological way of saying this is what Jesus meant by him being glorified on the cross, but also on a practical day-to-day application level, this is the crossroads of whatever you have to decide upon. Is a crossroad. It's a line going this way and a line going this way. You're always at a crossroads of making a choice because you're always at a crossroads of choosing whether a positive or a negative thought to think. And this is going to turn into words, feelings, and actions. So the magnetic appeal, the magnetism is if you be lifted up, if you lift yourself up, this is going to be attractive to other people. A good mood is very contagious. You know what I mean? A good mood is contagious. So you can bring yourself into a good mood with humor. You can use things like silliness as a weapon to guard yourself against lower vibrations, and even raise the vibration to change the frequency in an entire environment. You can change it in a room, a grocery store. You could change it at a restaurant. You can change it in a parking lot. You can be magnetic. And what this also ties into in universal laws is the radiatory principle. What's within you radiates from the outside of you and creates a magnetic pull to people, places, and circumstances around you. So this gives more validity to the principle of vibration, and why in manifestation it's important to go into it with the feeling and the visuals. So you want to visualize it and put yourself into the feeling of it being accomplished, because it's really the feeling that the quantum field or reality itself is waiting on. It's going to give you that. So really, you can trust the omniscience of what is called God to deliver you your heart's desires. But if you can get into the heart space of feeling, the feeling of having what you want done as if it's accomplished right now in the present, things will start to happen presently. If you have had this feeling in the past, things began to happen for you in the past. If you plan on having these things happen for you in the future, you're going to have to manifest this feeling in the future. But now is what we're working from. So take this in. And for magnetism, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all people to myself. If you be lifted up, this is going to make you magnetic toward all people.